Nikon is planning to update one of its older cameras, the Nikon Z5. This camera first came out in 2020, so it's been around for a while and needs some improvements. Nikon has recently said that they haven't been doing a great job of making cameras for people who are buying their first nice camera. They want to change this, especially with their entry-level full-frame camera, which is a type of camera that takes very high-quality pictures. So what can we expect from the upcoming Nikon Z5 II? The company just released some new fancy cameras like the Nikon Z6 III, Z8, and ZF. These cameras are really good, but they're also very expensive and hard to use for beginners. Nikon's last try at making cameras for new users was the Z30 and Z5, which came out in 2022 and 2020. These cameras didn't seem to be very popular with customers. Nikon isn't the only company having this problem. The whole camera industry is struggling to make good, affordable cameras for beginners. This is partly because most people now use their phones to take pictures, so the idea of a beginner camera has changed a lot. The new version of the Nikon Z5, which might be called the Z5 II, will probably keep some of the good things from the old version. It will likely have a regular image sensor with about 24 megapixels. It will also probably have a system that helps keep the camera steady when you're taking pictures, which can prevent blurry photos. This system might not be as good as the ones in more expensive cameras, but it will help keep the price down. The new Z5 II will probably be able to take videos in 4K quality at 30 frames per second, which is pretty good for most people's needs. One interesting thing about the old Z5 was that it had 2 memory card slots, which is unusual for a beginner camera. This was both confusing and appreciated by users. Nikon might decide to remove one of these slots in the new version to make the camera smaller and cheaper. This could upset some people, but it might help the camera compete better with similar cameras from other companies like Sony and Canon. As for when we might see this new camera, it was first expected to come out sometime in 2023. The original Z5 was announced in July 2020, so it's been a while. Some people thought the new version might come out in late 2022, but that didn't happen. When the new Z5 II does come out, we expect it to have much better focusing abilities, especially when tracking moving subjects. This is really important for taking good action shots or videos. The camera is also likely to use the full sensor when recording 4K videos, which means the videos will be higher quality and show more of what you're filming. All in all, Nikon is trying to make a camera that's good enough for people who want to take their photography to the next level, but not so complicated or expensive that it scares beginners away. They're aiming to find a balance between having advanced features and keeping the price reasonable. This new camera could be a great option for people who want to move beyond using their phone for photos, but aren't ready for a super expensive professional camera. It's an important move for Nikon, as they try to attract new customers and stay competitive in a changing market where smartphones are becoming more and more popular for everyday photography.